Damn, it's hot. I didn't think it was gonna get that hot today. Yeah, I'm sweating like a mofo. Well, I'm using my new gimbal. It's kind of cool. I can actually mount my camera without it falling over and shit. And not being all janky, I can angle it a certain way. I was pretty frustrated yesterday with it. I was telling my dude, I was like, man, I really appreciate the offer, and I'm just gonna give it back to you. I hate this fucking thing. I just had a bad experience because my stepdad was doing nothing but being an asshole, talking shit the whole fucking time I was trying to use it. Then he's like, man, you know what's gonna happen? That magazine ain't gonna hold your phone. That thing's gonna fall and it's gonna break your screen. Watch. 2 seconds later, the fucking magnet falls off and lands on the ground, cracks my screen. I got the screen protector on there. Wait a minute. Oh wow, I didn't even think I could do that. Huh? Okay. I don't think it's supposed to be like that. That hell, fuck it, it'll work. It doesn't really fit too well with the screen protector on it. I usually gotta take the screen protector off, but I guess it worked this time. Cool beans. But I'm in the middle of getting wood together and shit. I'll show y'all. Got my wood pile there. She's got some work to do. That's for sure. Hello. Yeah, it's better. Yeah, it works out pretty good. I like that. Now I gotta get the app to sync with my phone, and then I'll be able to do more shit. Use the camera on the app that's used for this gimbal. You can do a lot of shit with it. There's different modes. I was kind of tooling around with that. Yeah, my stepdad was just let me the fuck alone and like try to figure some shit out. This guy kept telling him, I was like, look, man, I'm not, don't know what I'm doing using this thing. I just trying to brought it over here so I could try to figure it out. Like I said, he kept talking shit, and I just finally got fucking frustrated. Said, screw it. But yeah, it seems to be working all right. So I see the sun coming out. Sun finally come out. Yes, it did. Yeah, sun's out finally. Okay. It'll take me a little while to get used to it completely, but yeah, it's kind of smooth. Big ass bug. I put on bug spray and these flies don't even phase them. Stupid flies need the fucking know. Dun, 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 dun. Where do flies go at night? They got little fly houses. They go stay and they go live in. Do flies even sleep? It's like, I don't know, that's a dumbass question, but I don't think I've ever seen a fly sleeping. I know spiders sleep. There's only a few creatures on this planet that don't sleep, and I think tuna is one of them. The thing just swims and swims and swims nonstop for its entire life. It's like that's fucked up. No downtime for the tuna fishes. They got to swim 24 hours a day. I think sharks got to do the same thing. No, I think sometimes I've seen sharks resting on the bottom of the ocean, just kind of chilling. Maybe being a dolphin trying to sleep, that'd be a fucking interesting. I think they sleep for like 15, 20-minute periods or some shit. That's crazy. You go down holding your breath, and the instinct to breathe overwhelms your sleeping and wakes you up, and you go up and get a breath, come back down. It's like I only sleep. I only sleep an hour, maybe 2 hours a day. Sorry, I got a text. I was trying to read what I read part of the text, but I didn't see all of it. Something about my last video. Somebody watched it. I don't know if I did something wrong or something happened to it. I'll read the rest of the text. But hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to my live. See who is that? Oh, I can't read that. Can't read that name. But welcome. You're camping at my spot I made a few weeks ago. Yep, my little humble abode, home away from home. Come out here to get away from everything. Sorry, folks, I'm still kind of messing with this gimbal. Gimbal, 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 gimbal. Cannabis, oh yeah. I love me some cannabis. A cigarette break. Just got done smoking not too long ago. I'm going to pack another bowl here pretty soon. Forgot my fucking vape pen at home. God, it pisses me off. At least I brought trees. One of my moderators was wanting to know if I was out here. Welcome, Louise. Louise. Wanna be Ditto Santano. Welcome. I dig shit. So yeah, you know where I'm at now. That was my last video. I forgot to release it. So I did the 4th of July one first, then I released the other one. But yeah, back out here camping. I got some fireworks still to blow off, so I'm going to be blowing off some fireworks tonight. I only set off about half my shit on the 4th. My stepdad was being a fucking idiot. Bitching about things not being safe. It's like, dude, I'm lighting sparklers off by a bag that has 4 packs of firecrackers in it. Ain't gonna blow the fucking planet up or blow up the porch or any other freaking things. I'm just gonna go inside where it's safe. Dude, the whole way over there, he was bragging about how he used to blow up refrigerators, homemade fucking bombs, and all this shit. And it's like, you're gonna complain about me lighting off some M80s and shit. I lit one off when we got home, and it was one of the louder ones. It was probably the loudest one I've made. I don't even know what I did different with that one, but all the neighbors, you heard them giggling. My stepdad was like, "That's fucked up, man. It scared the fuck out of me." I'm like, "I told you they're loud." He goes, "Well, it's not that it was loud." It's like, shut the fuck up. You know it was loud. He thinks you have to do things a certain way in order to get results. And as I told him, I said, "There's other ways to get, you know." He's scared to order the gunpowder and all the saltpeter and all this shit to his residence. And it's like, dude, man, uh, you're allowed to order gunpowder. Government, I don't think, can trip out if you order some gunpowder. And there's actually another way to make them that use like 2 or 3 chemicals, and then when they blow up, they flash green. So I don't know what powders you use to get that result. That gunpowder does burn really, really fast. He's getting old, man. He opens up the garage door and there's six fucking Harleys in there. I'm like, what the fuck? You can't help me out with getting a car, but you got six Harleys that you don't fucking drive. I think he rides the one Harley, the other five, I don't even know why in the hell he's got. They all run and shit. It's like people talking about being broke and shit. I don't even want to hear that. You got six Harleys in the garage. You're talking about being broke. Priorities, buddy. You talk shit to me like I need to grow up and be responsible. It's like, dude, why don't you like look in the mirror? I'm glad my parents don't watch my shit. I knew my mom was going to give me a ride home on the fourth. I kept asking, I'm like, are you sure you're going to be able to give me a ride home? Because she was fucking stoned as hell. I kept asking, yeah, why you keep asking? I'm like, I don't know. And then I looked at my nephew. I'm like, I hope you're going with my mom when we go home. It's like, so all of a sudden my stepdad comes out, I guess I'm giving you a ride home. It's like, oh, here we go. And I'm tripping balls. I'm on the way home and I can't find my phone and panic and freak out. I'm like, I know I had it on me. I can't find it. Where the fuck did it go? I said, I got in the truck and now I can't find it. I'm like, oh man, if it's on the ground and we ran over it, backing up, I'm going to be so pissed. So he pulls over and I asked him to call my number and he called and it was, he flipped his center seat up. I had put my, a plate of snacks there with my phone. He just takes the plate of snacks and then flips the seat up and it kicked my, the passenger side seat. So I was just like, so happy. I wasn't happy when I got home, but I was so glad I didn't stay there. Dude, my walls were, oh my God, it was insane being indoors on that shit. Fun, I ain't gonna lie, but fucking around with my cats was fun. That was cool. But yeah, I'm out here for another night. I didn't think it was gonna get this humid and hot back here today. I'm using the gimbal. The gimbal. Now I just gotta use that app where I can take advantage of the camera on that app or whatever. It's gonna make my videos look a little bit better. I don't use the camera on my phone. I downloaded an app. I don't know what the name of it is, but the camera on my phone I don't like. They don't make you take a shower. That's pretty cool. They don't make you get do anything, but if you're in the crowd and there's a show going on, they shower the crowd with Fago. But they don't use the regular Fago anymore. They use diet, so you're not all sticky at the end of it all. Because if you use regular Fago, you are sticky from head to toe. So they use diet Fago. They kick it out in the crowd. They spray the crowd with it. It's just one of their things. But yeah, they shower the crowd with Fago. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. Shit, I'm glad I came out here. It didn't look like it was gonna be that nice of a day when I first got out here. Welcome everybody. I'm glad to see a few people stopped in to say hi. I usually go late or go live a little bit later, usually around 8 or 9. But I was just sitting there taking. I got out like plenty of time to kill, so I'm just kind of like chilling. I'm in chill mode right now. I just gotta cut up all my firewood. I should have all the firewood I need right in front of me. I just gotta cut it up, and I'll be good for the night. I can just sit and relax for the rest of the day and go make some videos. And I was over by the homeless guy cutting down trees and shit. I didn't hear him. He didn't say a fucking word. I just know he heard me. Yeah, I've been out here the last 3 times and not once heard that homeless guy. I'm half-assed wondering if that tent there is abandoned, but it's a big ass. It's like a 2 or 3 room tent. My luck, I'm gonna go like knock on the door and he's gonna be there. Last person that was homeless back here in the woods, I walked up to check on him and They weren't there, but there was like 3 candles burning inside their tent. I was like, oh, I think this is occupied. I'm like, shit. I fucking shut the door and got out of there. I ended up finding the person that was living there was some girl. I could not believe that there was a girl living back here when it was 8 or 9 degrees with the wind chill below zero. There was like over a foot of snow on the ground, and she's just back here living in it. I come out here to enjoy myself and stay out for the night and shit, but I got the opportunity to go home the next day. These people that are homeless, they don't. They got to live out here, so I have a lot of respect for them. I have a lot more respect for people like that because I was one of them at one point. So being homeless sucks, man. It's a very lonely experience. Best thing to do is to just focus on bettering yourself. Reflect on why you're there. Try to do what you can to eliminate the possibility of going back to a homeless shelter or being homeless again. It's just once you're in that situation, you really learn how to appreciate things like electricity and water and gas and I mean all this shit that a lot of people take for granted. Having a stable roof over your head is one of the most important things I think to have in life. May not live in the nicest place, but at least you got a shelter to live in that's not in the woods. I mean, I guess that's all that matters. I mean, I wouldn't mind living off grid, but there's certain things that I need that are can't get really off grid. I like my video games. So that's if I go off grid, I'd have to figure that out. Got a game system at home's got like 1,500 games on it. A bunch of old retro games and shit. And I've been playing that usually a couple times a week. Playing some old Super Nintendo games and shit, Nintendo and all that. I grew up all the way back then when them things were first released. I grew up playing video games, and I was playing them before the Atari even came out. I was playing on black and white TV. That's insane. I can believe back in the day people had to watch a black and white TV. Then some of them TVs when they first came out, they were like real small. The whole family's like gathered around, like, wow, this is so cool. But that would have been so cool back then, getting ready to watch TV. I mean, Christ, the amount, the boredom every night, just nothing to do, and then TV pops up and comes out, and it's like, oh my god, we got something to do now. But yeah, that'd have been messed up growing up with like no TV. I mean, some people have grown up with no TVs because they're poor and shit, but to grow up where it's just like not even existing, that's a whole different ball game. I hope everybody's having a good day today. My day so far, it's alright. Day so far is alright. I'm kind of mad that the raspberries are gone. Dude, there must be like a 1 week window for them things to just be like available. All the deer probably ate them all. I mean, it's like and the last time I was here, I maybe had a handful of them. And that was the first time in like since probably 2000, 2007, maybe 2008 was the last time I seen a wild raspberry, and I was like all excited. And I was wondering if they just like a few-day window where they're available. But hell, them deer probably even ate the ones that weren't ripe, the red ones, because they start off red and then they go black. I've been sawing on a piece of wood. And a little wet on the inside, but we'll dry her off around the fire. Get some of them pieces. Sometimes they're a little bit wet. You just toss them next to the fire and they'll dry off. Everything's kind of wet out here. Kindling, make my kindling. I'm gonna get a tattoo that says "I heart firewood." I heart firewood. Be organized of my piles of firewood like in playing Jenga. Put that on the medium pile. Another medium pile. Ah, damn. I'll put this over here. Yeah, I don't know where the fuck to put it. I guess I'll put it over here. Somebody's over there at the storage unit facility working on something. I swear to God, somebody's got a garage over there where they work on cars and shit. What if you're allowed to do that? Have a storage facility and work out of it? Hey, don't mind me, man. My business is right down there. Give them the address and shit. It's a storage facility. Man, sauce chew some shit up. A nice old log there, shit. A nice old log. A Lincoln log. I think I'm OCD. The way I stack my wood piles, it's like so like I do too much. It's just like a wood pile, and I'm like stacking it all nice and pretty. Yeah, I thought I'd go live for a little bit and say hi to everybody. Hope everybody's having a nice day. If you're working, you get off in a few hours. time for a step 2 or maybe a step 3. Step 2 is a beer. Step 3 is a little bit of a no beer for me. I don't like alcohol. I just never really cared for it. I mean, I've drank plenty of alcohol. I just never really cared for the buzz. I've had some fun drinking, but it's a lot of times, especially if you're depressed, you think drinking's gonna help you. Usually makes things worse. That's one of the first things people go to a lot of times when they're depressed is when they stop at the bar or get a bottle or something. Once I learned how to handle life without turning to a substance to fix my problems, it was life became a little bit easier. Even though it was hard without a crutch or something to take the edge off when you're depressed or whatever. But come on, you butt motherfucker. That's what I thought. I'm gonna mess my knee up doing that shit. I had to put some sticks on the ground to raise all my wood up so it didn't get wet. And I swear to God, I've had the munchies all damn day. I've already crushed a third of a watermelon, a couple fruit flies. Can't stand getting sweat on my glasses, man. Oh, I hear the cops. They're coming for me. I got lucky finding these trees. I was trying to walk somewhere and I gotta remember to go back and get those. There's 2 more trees I knew I was gonna go after, but I'm like walking through these weeds. I'm like, this is not the way I came. And I stopped for a minute. I'm kind of looking around. And it's like, oh, now I know where I'm at. I'm like, damn, I'm walking down through this whole row of trees. And I realized there was a dead tree. So I'm tearing it up. It's pretty dry. I mean, by the time I have a fire, a lot of this wood that's kind of dry will be dry, and the stuff that's kind of damp will be dry after I start the fire. But I should have all the wood I need, and then some. Dragging this shit over here was about a pain in the ass, especially the wood I got back by the homeless person. Plenty kindling. Plenty of kindling. I'm gonna try to get out of here in a new way that might not have to fight this tall grass that's sucks trying to walk through. I sneak behind a pizza joint, and it's kind of easier to come that way than to walk through all this grass that's like over your waist, and it's just nothing but it's so dense, and you're fighting it and fighting it and fighting it the whole way. I wanted to go back to my spot that I got my cot at. My cot and my shovel. I haven't been back there in probably about 3 weeks or so. I missed my. I wanted my cot for tonight. That's one that I wanted to crash out later on my cot, but I'll just fall asleep in my chair for a few hours. I think it's supposed to get down in the 60s tonight, which ain't too bad. And I put bug spray on. I still have an issue with these gnats buzzing in my ear. I hate that. It's like all the wood back here is kind of the same thing. It's like this, nothing super dense. Like kind of like punky wood. No birch, no pine, or nothing like that. Hello, everybody. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just cutting the firewood for the night. I heard something. It's probably a deer. Oh, oh, it's a little deer. Yeah, that was a small deer there. Wasn't a baby, but that was a small deer. There's so much deer shit out here in front of me where I was walking through this like little field area. It's like my ears are so tuned in to everything. I hear just one little rustle in the weeds. And, yeah, that was a small deer. Yeah, my birth certificates and or my birth certificate, my socials, all that shit's all in one spot, in a blue folder. Hot. That's the one thing that sucks about being back in these woods. It's like hell. I could be in the 70s and the humidity back here just fucking ugh, sucks. Try not to wipe my glasses off with toilet paper anymore. I think it kind of scratches it. But man, if I keep using my lens cleaners out here, I'll go through fucking 10 or 15 of them. So I use toilet paper from time to time. I was using paper towels with Windex, and that really cleaned the glasses really good. But it seemed like it was leaving these little micro scratches that it was real hard to see them, but they were there. See, this leaves us like a film or a fog on my glasses. I don't know why it does that. Good enough. It used to not be that hard to get a birth certificate. You used to be able to get on the Social Security building with your ID and shit, and like a couple other things. I think your Social Security card, and you can get your birth certificate, and you wouldn't get it right there. They would mail it to you, but they'd give you a piece of paper just right there, and it would work as well as a birth certificate. Certificate. Oh, that's why it's leaning. Gnats, leave me the fuck alone, man. I'm about to go off here and these dumbass gnats here. That's nice. Bag of tobacco on the file. Sawdust just all over my boots. I'm so glad I have boots that I can wear out here. This sucks wearing them in the summertime, but man, the shit I walk through and them getting soaking wet, I'd be so mad if I brought out a nice pair of shoes. Probably one trip out here, they'd be all messed up. I got like regular like house shoes or whatever, my slip-ons for out here. After I get done doing my work, I usually throw those on. But it's dangerous wearing that kind of shit because if you wear a pair of boots, at least if you step on something metal, it's not just gonna easily pierce the bottom of your shoe or whatever the hell you're wearing. Someday I had to just like come here and just sit in the bushes somewhere and just wait for a deer to come by or some shit. Just totally conceal myself. And then when it comes out, I'm gonna run after it and try to jump on it and ride it. Giddy up, you son of a bitch! Get a little whip the deer's ass. Man, I'm like, hell yeah! Grab the antlers of the deer and like, yeah, little handlebars. Turn the handlebars like you're not the rack on the deer. Just kind of turn his head a little bit, and he'll start galloping that way. Don't mind me. I was dropped on my head as a kid a bunch of fucking times, and I ate paint chips. It's not bad out. It's just muggy as fuck. I gotta sit out here in my fucking shirt off all the way till like almost dark. I don't care how fat I am. Fuck it. I'm hot as shit. It's like, I think I'll just rather be cool than worry about my fatness. I should have all the wood I need. Hell, it's summertime. I don't need like an ass load of firewood. I had some left over the last time I was here. Probably have some left over this time. It's okay. I don't want to. I probably won't come to this spot next time. I'm gonna go somewhere new. Not somewhere new, just like somewhere that's different. I've been here like what I think 3 times now. I like this spot. I like cut all the weeds down so I could actually see in front of me. But it's all right. I was thinking about dismantling the fire pit too, so it just doesn't like stand out like a sore thumb that this is a cool spot and somebody decides to move in here. Make it their home. If somebody moved here, I wouldn't even care. I'd be like, hell yeah, I'm glad this worked out for you. Doesn't flood right here. That's one of the key things. I mean, Christ, there's so many places out here. If you don't watch it, it starts raining, you get stranded out here. I almost got stranded. It wasn't this fourth; it was the last fourth. I think it started raining. It was maybe it was a week after the fourth because I remember going out there, staying the night. It started pouring down rain in the middle of the night. It stopped, but then that next morning it fucking poured, man. It pretty much put my fire out. Oh, it did because there was a puddle where the fire pit was at the end of it all, and I'm like, oh, this sucks. And then it stopped raining. Like, thank God. So I got to leave, and like my spot was about the only high ground that there was. And as soon as I walked behind my shelter, there was like 3, 4 inches of water that had a current to it. And I'm like, oh, I am so fucked because there's this 2 creeks I got to cross, and they're manageable when it's like not where it hasn't rained in a little while. They're managed. You can get across it pretty easily, but getting swept away, shit, that scares the hell out of me because it could happen so fast. Water's powerful. Sweep your feet out from underneath you before you even knew it. Then you get swept down from the little creek that's raging to a legitimate river that's up by 4 or 5 feet. I mean, you're gonna die most likely, unless you can swim to the side and grab onto something and manage to get out of the water. But if not, you could pray to God you don't get swept up underneath something. That's what always scared me: swimming somewhere like and getting swept away with like a current or something and get pulled up underneath something. What do you need a passport for? Fucking loan. Fucking loan that. Give me a little electric chainsaw. Damn, I still got 1, 2, 3 trees. Fuck man, almost 3 to 4 trees to cut up. Can't believe I forgot my vape. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness they're about trees. I still like having my vape now. When I'm walking around, I can hit my vape pen a few times and shit. I almost turned around and go get it, but that meant I'd get out here an hour later. And I like getting out here at 8 o'clock. I like getting out here actually earlier than that if it's gonna be a long day and night and all that kind of shit. I get out here earlier the better. Get all the work done early, and then you get to have more time to fuck off and enjoy the rest of the day. Making some barbecue chicken tonight. At some point, make some barbecue chicken. Got some Tyson chicken, some chicken tenderloins. Those won't take too long to cook. Got some barbecue sauce. You can actually save some money going to Save A Lot and get some shit like baby Sweet Baby Ray's was like almost $4 for a bottle of barbecue sauce, and then their brand was like $1.60. I mean, barbecue sauce is just kind of like barbecue sauce. I mean, Sweet Baby Ray's is probably the best, but goddamn sawdust. Yeah, a little damp. It'll. I'll get her done. Some barbecue sauce. Must be nice. Fucking eating all this. Fucking bugs leave me the fuck alone. Wow, I can't get enough of that. Got one person to like my fucking video, my live. That's just sad and pathetic. I'm gonna start bitching at people. Hit that like button, man. Smash that like button. Be like other people. Come on, y'all. You gotta smash that like button, man. Hit my Cash App up. Hey, man. It's like I'm not begging or nothing, but you know, if you want to make donations, you hit my Cash App up, bro. Fucking people. Maybe I should start fucking e-begging. Damn, that one fucking tree I drove over here is long. Ah, fuck that. Fuck all that noise. Well, shit, I think I'm gonna get off here and get back to get all this wood done so I can call her a day, have a bunch of extra time to do nothing. So I'll come back later on, go live about 8 if you guys want to stop by and hang out or something. You know where I'll be. You guys stop by to watch the live. I want to say thanks. I appreciate it. You guys hit that like button. I appreciate that as well. Even just commenting or hanging out and shit in the chat. That's awesome. I appreciate it. So till next time, you guys stay safe, stay blessed, and have a beautiful day. Love, peace, chicken grease. Peace.